Wow. I'm back in Denmark after a really wonderful trip to Moscow, and actually 70 a radius of 70 kilometers around Moscow. So I saw some of the countryside too. So where to start? It's really difficult because the trip was just really good. I had planned it for a long time with a certain purpose. Uh, and actually, it was kind of like, apart from seeing some very good old friends, very old friends, old like me almost. And I had a specific purpose. After being retired for 10 years, and I've enjoyed it, and I've studied, and I've done all the things that I wanted to do, 4 months ago, I made a video where I actually said, that's it, I'm up to need of change. I want to travel again. I called it Bende's New Adventures. So this was kind of an adventure because I wanted to see how can I actually get around Moscow alone, solo? Because my friend that took me around 6 years ago he's a doctor, and he's taking care of the soldiers who come to the hospital from the front, so he had less time to, take me around, obviously. And so this was really, Bendy, can you do this? Can you do this after so many years of not traveling? I haven't actually traveled since beginning of 19. And let me see, 17 I was in Moscow, 18 I had visitors from Japan, and I went to Taiwan, went back again, and I went out to Vietnam, came back, and I was like, in January 19, I said, no, I'm going to rest. I rested, and lo and behold, 20, we had the COVID and all that. We know what that is, and so on. So anyway, I went to Moscow, and I did all the things I wanted to do. And of course, as I said before I left, I got tired, very tired, especially in my legs, because when you're in Moscow, you walk and walk and walk and walk and walk and walk, and even if there's a metro and taxis and so on, you still have walk. So I've recovered my legs, that's okay. Anyway, so this was kind of like a reconnaissance. I wanted to find out, can I do this? What about the money? How is that? All those logistics and so on. All went well. I've reported to you from my videos while I was in Moscow. But the big thing is my studies. I really love archaeology and everything around archaeology. Like when you look back on how did people survive and develop and so on, it was depending really on two things. It was depending on the climate, which is again depending on the tectonic shifts of, the plates, the geology, the climate determines what is there to eat. And the other thing is people's ability to adjust and adapt to the changing circumstances, environment, climate, what in the Stone Age, when they were hunters and gatherers. So these two things I'm very, very interested in, and I've studied for some years, and I had an idea that next year I want to go to Siberia. But where in Siberia? Siberia is huge. So I actually found out where to go. And I also, on that video, which I say mission accomplished, I go over how I found out where to go. And it happens to be Novosibirsk and the Altai region, which is such a beautiful region. Like, it is so beautiful, the mountains and lakes and rivers, and so beautiful, and the people, yeah. Anyway, so I'll be going there, and the very interesting thing is, because I didn't find what I wanted in Moscow, so I actually wrote a letter to a journal about archaeology and said, look, I'm here, I'm interested in early man or earliest man, and where do I study this? I don't find it in Moscow. Is it St. Petersburg or Novosibirsk? And I got an answer within 24 hours. Wow. And she said, it's Novosibirsk. So I looked up Novosibirsk museums and so on, and there is a museum that Okladnikov, that I've been studying so much, what he has done, how he has done it, etc. I love this guy. He started a museum there. So I looked it up, and it's just exactly in my field of interest. So I'll be going there next year. I'll be studying up on all this, so that I want to study up, because I'm not a professional archaeologist. I haven't, studied it in the university, and there's plenty of things I don't know. But I want to study up, what are they exactly doing at the moment in Novosibirsk of archaeology? What projects do they have? Which of these projects is the one that I'm most interested in, and the scientists who have done what papers, and study up on the papers, and again, those which are within my interest, really, go deeply into it, so that when I get there, I know a little bit about what they're doing, and I can, ask more questions, and I'm not like a complete dumb, asking stupid questions. And then I will do videos. If I can, I will go on a dig with them and do videos how they do these digs. I can't do it. My legs are not up to digging, like lying on the ground and, all that. But I want to video it and show how they're doing it and have them explain to me. And then I want to do videos of how they treat things when they come back, and how they determine the dating and all those things, so that I learn a lot more because I'm not just reading, I'm seeing, I can ask questions and get answers and so on. So, this is going to be very, very, very interesting from now on until next summer. It has to be in the summer when they're digging. They can't dig in the winter. It's, the ground is frozen and all that. And it's too cold for me anyway. So I'll go there next summer, maybe for 2 months, maybe 3 months. I don't know. We'll see. And the logistics, people are very, very helpful in Moscow. Even if I don't speak any Russian, I use my phone to translate, or I just speak in English and, point to things, and they're very helpful, very friendly, and logistics, I was in a hotel that was $30 a night, and that's actually really, really, really cheap. But it was a nice 1-star, clean, friendly, and all that. And the bathroom was really nice. That's the most important. And then I was told, but outside Moscow, in the provincial towns and areas and countryside, people are even more friendly and things are even cheaper. I mean, I think the food is very cheap in Moscow, but compared to Denmark. And I can get ecological food, which I need because that's what I'm used to and that's what is best for me to give me the energy. And so anyway, it's all very, 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 very exciting. And I just wanted to give you a brief update of I've come home, I've come back to Denmark, and there are new adventures ahead of me, and yes, it's going to be very exciting. And if you like this, press the like button, subscribe so that you don't miss any of the new exciting things I find and report to you on. And what else? There is the likes, the subscribe. Oh yeah, comment, tell me. What are you interested in? How do you like this? And just give me some feedback. Okay, that's it for today. I just wanted to come back quickly and say hello, and this is what is happening, and bye-bye.